Yeah, no beating around the bush this time. Let's jump into it. Episode 8. Okay, so this one is set in a hospital where basically all the Humagears, no, all the doctors are Humagears. And the reason Naruto is there is, well, for physical checkup. So, yeah, obviously this is to establish more that that Humagears can be helpful, to contrast with Fuwa being in the hospital, also there for a physical checkup, where he is being a petulant brat yet again. Because, once again, he refuses to be seen by any Humagear doctors, prefers to be seen by human doctors, because he still thinks that Humagears are dangerous war machines, despite all evidence to the contrary! This is the same thing I keep on repeating with Fuwa. He's being an unreasonable dick. Purely because he happens to be in a building filled with Humagears. Well, yeah, no shit Humagears would be there. Because, as Izu explains, Humagears are more efficient when it comes to providing medical assistance. And this can't be the first time that Fuwa has been to this specific hospital for a checkup, because he must have at least seen at least one other Humagear, a doctor, to do his checkups. There's no way he did all of them within Ames. That's just ridiculous. And again, this is kind of like character regression rather than character development, because if you remember, in the episode when they go to Daybreak Town, he watched the footage of MetsumoJinrai.net, destroying Daybreak Town. He saw the video, he saw the evidence. He still thinks that Humagears can easily become horrible machines, but his perspective did change a little bit with how he was actually more willing to listen a little bit. This one is taking like several steps backwards, because now throughout the episode he is constantly saying all Humagears are evil. No, they're not, dumbass. Ugh. But even Yua at one point basically tells her, hey, keep that bias out of here. That has nothing to do with what's going on right now. Okay. Needed to rant a little bit because Fuwa is easily the worst character so far for me. Like, more so than the friggin' Dodo assassin we got last episode, who is back in this episode. And yes, they do explain that they had a backup of him, hence why there's another one of him. So, I have a feeling he's going to be around in the show for a while. Which, just a throwaway bad guy. We expect it all the time with some TV shows, not just Kamen Rider, but Sentai as well. Okay, so glad I got that right out of my system. But meanwhile, Yua is overseeing this project to basically build giant robots. Yes, really. That have the ability to neutralize Metsubo Jinrai's connection to a Humagear and basically make them inert to stop them from rampaging. This is actually a really good idea because Yua doesn't love Humagears, but she doesn't hate Humagears. She basically sees Humagears as a tool, so she has no reason to discard it's a very useful tool, and creating, helping to create something to neutralize that, especially since she got the Mammoth Sepsimorize key. I believe it was last episode. Yeah, because last episode was the one that turned the basketball coach into Mammoth Magia. So, but yeah, apparently the giant robots are called Gigers. 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 And it's kind of obvious from the design that one of them is going to be the basis for 01 breaking Mammoth. Like, come on, you can even like see the tusks, like hanging down from the chest plate. It's like they're not even trying to hide. It's supposed to be a giant mammoth-themed robot. But you know, because of their coloration, it's kind of hard to really get other specific details aside from it's a big blocky robot. Still looks cooler than the Time Machines though. What else is there? Oh yeah, Fuwa gets her ass kicked. No, not Fuwa. Yua gets her ass kicked a lot in this episode because basically what Jin and Hirobi are planning is to break into the hospital security system so that they can basically disable it and have a quicker means of infecting the entire hospital staff and turning them into trilobite Magias. We don't really get like a new episode specific Magia. We just get the Dodo again, which again, okay, we give the assassin. It's supposed to be the Dodo Magia. Kind of makes sense. So yeah, that's basically they first break into. I want to say it's the facility where they're building the Jiggers, and they basically take one as well as a couple of extra attached weapons, like the attached arrow, I think it's called. It's basically like the suitcase that falls out to a black and purple bow and arrow. And yes, I want one. I totally want one, and it just looks so cool. And you know, I think they also take like an attached shotgun. I think. But so it's like seeing Valkyrie get her ass handed to her, and they do like hand wave away the explanation, basically say, "Oh, they're stronger than before," which does that. I mean, for the Dodo, it kind of makes sense because he was probably rebuilt from scratch just with the same programming from last episode. But oh yeah, one thing that is kind of funny with the Kamen Rider fandom right now. Because Hirobi is essentially say Jin's father, they constantly been making a bunch of jokes, like say Jin is excited to see his dad get in on the action, and yeah, Hirobi. It's nice to actually see Hirobi get in on the action and start leading a new revolution to basically get the human gears to rise up and fight off against humanity like they did in Daybreak Town. So it's nice to see him because he's normally just been the guy at the computer like making these Zetsumarais keys. So it's nice to see him actually step out and kick some ass every once in a while. Oh, and here's a surprising revelation, and I'm getting my phone for this one. A surprising revelation to the show: Jin and Hirobi are human gears! To quote South Park.
No shit, Sherlock!
Yeah, it's like, how is this a surprise? It's like suddenly Jin lifts up his headband and, Jin removes his hood, Hirobi lifts up his headband, and you see there's the implant, like these weird implants that I think those human gear headpieces used to be. And it's like, how is that a surprise? Like, well, this should not be a surprise to anybody. Because a couple episodes when Kamen Rider Jin first debuted, like Hirobi outright said, "You're my human gear creation. That makes me your father." Like I said this out loud when he gave Jin his old Force Riser. So it's like, this is not a surprise. Not even remotely. And I'm gonna have to wrap this up real quick because apparently I'm running out of space on my figure card. One last thing to talk about. Kamen Rider Hirobi looks awesome. I love the look of Hirobi. The black, the purple, the silver, and those eyes. His finish is actually really cool with like a scorpion tail wrapping around his leg, and he just roundhouse kicks Fuwa, and help that tip is poisoned. So yeah, the next episode is gonna be focused on Fuwa needing to be operated on as soon as possible. So not much else to say about this one. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you saw here, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, share on social media with your friends, your family, maybe your dog. I swear I'm not going to quote that in every single video I do. And of course, if you like what you see here, you want to see more, hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. And of course, follow me on Twitter at media_man18. I'll leave the link in the description below. And I'll also leave the link to my blogspot in the description below. I'm kind of in a bit of writer's block right now, so I don't know what I'm going to write. Still, thanks for watching, guys. So until next time, I'm Callum Lewis, the Media Hood, signing off.